This is Intuitive Guidance for March 2014, and the first card is a New Beginnings card, and it really reveals a lot. It symbolizes not only any kind of new beginning in your life or anything that you might be giving birth to, metaphorically or even physically. I do feel like there's a pregnant person out there who's really, really pregnant. See how this belly is just bursting, and I've never said this before about this card, so I'm feeling that she's about to pop out, about to have a baby. And so if that's you, please pop me a line. I'd love to hear from you, okay, and there's beautiful energy around that. Okay, so moving along, it also comes at the perfect time, March 1st being a new moon, bringing in abundant energy, because there's also another new moon at the end of the month, so 2 new moons in 1 month is very rare. So this is bringing in a lot of energy for starting new things, for manifesting your desires and so on. Also, we have the equinox in March around the 21st, and the equinox is, let's see, autumn if you're in the southern hemisphere, or spring in the northern hemisphere. And I write about that in my newsletter, Awakening Spirit. So the link is below if you'd like to subscribe. It's free. And I give details about this, the amazing spiritual meaning of the equinox, and how our ancients, our ancestors, would celebrate and do rituals for it, and what it actually means. Okay, and we're bringing back this this knowledge into our life now. So it's very interesting to read, and also to encompass into our own lives as we start new things and give birth to new projects and ideas and ways of being. I'm getting as well in spirituality. I'm just noticing the purple here as well. And then we have the notion of meditating. So this is the perfect time with this equinox energy, with the moon energy, and just March in general. We have the water there, and March is also the Pisces sign in March. So a lot of water energy. It's very dreamy. It's very possibly emotional for some, but not necessarily. It's inwards, and it's kind of reflecting energy. So with these this new moon energy, which is a double whammy this month, make the most of the energy. There's amazing like divine inspiration waiting to hatch for you. It's like sparks of ideas, inspiration, noticing signs. They're really strong at the moment if you tap in. So if you just take a few deep breaths in and out in your own spare time, and really envision that this is a magical moment for yourself to manifest that, you know, what is primary in your mind, actually more so in your heart than your mind. So what is in the forefront of your heart that you wish to give birth to? It could be small or large, whatever that thing is, or there might be a few things. Say some positive affirmations about it now. And consider it a magical moment. And there are blessings with this, a lot of beautiful, abundant blessing energy. There's also this morning affirmations card, which also highlights saying positive affirmations, and the morning is a perfect time to do so, and it fills you with this beautiful energy. And again, we have this kind of oceanic Pisces theme coming through here. So I'm getting a deep sense of spirituality coming through for March, and also signs, messages and guidance in our dreams. And this is not only actual sleep time dreams, but I'm getting also daydreams, insight. It could be, you know, while you're washing the dishes, having a shower, just walking along, and something clicks and an idea comes to you, or a problem you've been thinking about, you get a little solution, a little nudge. They're subtle, but they're from Spirit. Spirit also has some messages for you. This one says, I see all of your thoughts. This is... okay, I'm standing right next to you, and I'm just a thought away. It's the first time I've showed these cards. They are mediumship cards by Doreen Virtue and James Van Praag, and they can represent loved ones in spirit. So if this has meaning for you personally, soak it in, absorb it. It is for you. That a loved one in spirit is just a thought away. They can hear your thoughts. They are standing right next to you now. There's nothing to be fearful of. It's just their beautiful way of showing their presence. Also, it can be just a general message from spirit about a reminder that spirit is always there. Even though we lose track sometimes and might not see clearly, we might be in a bit of a mist or a fog, they are there. And also, if you look at this image of the child and the dog, I feel that that will be symbological to someone, whether they may be lost a child, or they have a child that is a little bit sad or withdrawn at the moment, or it could represent the inner child, and also the dog can represent a dog or a pet in heaven. So that's coming through now. So enjoy that moment. Feel the vibrations if that resonates with you, because it is for someone out there, or plurals, some of you out there, and trust in the feelings that you're getting now, and enjoy the beautiful feeling of those messages coming through. There's also a message here from these beautiful cards. Although you may not understand it now, everything happens for a reason. So just the words alone are resonating enough, but we also see through the images two hands trying to put together a puzzle. So you might feel like your life has been a bit of a puzzle. You've been trying to put the pieces together, but I'm getting a really strong message now. See how this is like a cross shape here. This is a spiritual, almost like for somebody it could have religious connotations, of getting your life back together, and see how these two pieces fit beautifully together in one way. Okay, because we have these two pieces that go together and there's light in between. I'm feeling some resistance, like it's like when you put your hands together and you feel that energy, that kind of resistance energy. But at the same time, when you put them together, there's just this beautiful, amazing feeling like of everything coming together. And you hear that the angels orchestra and everything. But at the same time, see how the top of this puzzle is flat and this one is not. It's showing that at the same time, for some people, so it's a dual message. For some people, the pieces are fitting together, and for others, it's not quite a fit, or there's still some darkness. So I'm feeling that this is more of a darker side here. Darkness representing nothing to be fearful of, but your fears or your worries, your burdens, something that's hanging over you. Okay, so which one are you? So take a moment now to feel that energy. Remember to dwell in the truth. This affirmation says, I stand in the light of truth, because truth is light. Light is truth. And also this really brings back the meditation card as well. This is about going inwards and reflecting, spending time breathing, seeking answers when you simplify your life and you stay calm and at peace. And that brings you freedom. For some, that might feel like vulnerability, I'm getting. For some, you've had lots of angels whispering in your ear. So I'm getting the ear chakras. I'm getting people that might have tingles in their ear, or a ringing sound, or might hear something. Some of you might be hearing whispers. It could be in the negative way. It could be like gossip, that kind of thing. In a pleasant, beautiful way, it's whispers from heaven, whispers from your guides, whispers of inspiration and ideas. And beautifully synchronizing with this card is flying free. The affirmation says, I unfurl my wings and fly. And I love that sense of unfurling. It's unraveling, unwrapping, unraveling all of those sort of fears or bottled up emotions and your vulnerabilities. And you're not alone. This beautiful bird here is carrying this person through, and they're soaring ahead and flying free. and it's a very safe feeling that all is well. There's also a card that talks about exploring your options. So there might be something that you're considering, whether it's a choice between two or more things. You might be a bit unsure at the moment. There's also a sense of spirituality with the purples and healing with the greens, as well as the green representing growth here. So there are options that definitely show growth, but you're to trust your instinct, and I feel that the turtle image there represents at the moment instinct and wisdom. Also to take your time, because the turtles are slow. I'm sure that the turtle has other meanings, so if you'd like to look up turtle symbology or animal totems, there'll be a deeper meaning there for you. I feel that there's more deeper resonating feeling here. It's very deep, it feels wise, it feels very resonating and like a low humming sound, if that makes sense. It says it's time to look at other possibilities. It's a good time to make changes. Because, of course, like the first card, a beautiful way to end with the last card. Back to the first card in a loop. Because there's new beginnings ahead. New chapters in your life. Thank you for listening, and stay tuned next month. Bye.